When To Sir, with Love premiered in 1967, it shattered racial barriers and turned Sidney Poitier into a global icon. But off-screen, the cast's lives spiraled in ways no one expected. One was haunted by a tragic disappearance, another faded into obscurity, and a third died without anyone noticing for weeks. In 2025, all are gone. What happened to these once promising lives? Let's find out. Sidney Poitier as Mark Thackeray. Sidney Poitier, born on February 20th, 1927, played Mark Thackeray, an unemployed engineer turned inspiring teacher in To Sir, with Love, at the age of 40. Poitier's performance was the heart of the film, portraying a patient yet firm educator who helped a group of troubled East London students find meaning in their lives, turning the movie into a classic tale of education and civil rights. Following To Sir, with Love, Poitier became the first black actor to win the Academy Award for Best Actor for Lilies of the Field, 1964, and he was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2009. However, despite his success, his marriage faced difficulties. He was married to Juanita Hardy from 1950 to 1965 and had 4 daughters. But the marriage ended due to his demanding schedule and constant travel. In 1976, he remarried Canadian actress Joanna Shimkus, with whom he had 2 children, and they maintained a strong relationship until his death. In his final years, Poitier battled Alzheimer's disease and prostate cancer, living a reclusive life in Beverly Hills and rarely appearing in public. Sidney Poitier passed away on January 6, 2022, at the age of 94, leaving behind a monumental legacy in film and the civil rights movement. Susie Kendall as Gillian Blanchard. Susie Kendall, born on January 1, 1937, played Gillian Blanchard, a devoted teacher in To Sir, with Love, at the age of 30. Her character brought a romantic and empathetic dimension to the story as she developed a tender relationship with Mark Thackeray, challenging racial boundaries and highlighting the power of compassion and understanding. After her role as Gillian, Kendall made a mark in Prudence and the Pill, 1968, earning a BAFTA nomination for Most Promising Newcomer. However, by the late 1970s, she began retreating from acting, uncomfortable with the pressures of fame, and chose to focus on her family life. Kendall married actor Dudley Moore in 1968 after a whirlwind romance on the set of 30 is a Dangerous Age, Cynthia, but the marriage ended in 1972 as Moore became consumed by fame and wild partying, leaving Kendall feeling isolated. After the divorce, she remarried a British businessman and had a daughter, choosing a quiet life in London. In 2025, Susie Kendall is 88 years old, enjoying a peaceful life with her family and occasionally attending film events to reflect on her golden years. Christian Roberts as Denham. Christian Roberts, born on March 17, 1944, portrayed Denham, a rebellious student who matures over the course of To Sir, with Love, at the age of 23. His role brought emotional depth to the film, capturing the journey of an angry teen learning respect and responsibility, reinforcing the film's message about the transformative power of education. After playing Denham, Roberts shifted to stage acting and won a Laurence Olivier Award in 1988 for a West End production. In the 1990s, he moved into film production in the Caribbean, earning a Caribbean Film Award in 2000 for his work. However, his career was interrupted when he left the entertainment industry to manage his family's dairy business. Roberts married someone outside the industry in the 1970s and had 2 children, but the marriage ended in divorce in 1985 after he admitted to struggling with alcoholism during a financially difficult time. He also faced legal issues over debts from a failed stage project in the 1990s. Roberts' health declined significantly after he was diagnosed with lung cancer in 2020, leading to multiple rounds of chemotherapy. Christian Roberts passed away on December 26, 2022, at the age of 78, leaving a legacy in both film and theater. Judy Geeson as Pamela Dare. Judy Geeson, born on September 10, 1948, played Pamela Dare, a bright student with a quiet crush on her teacher in Puatier with Love at the age of 19. Her performance brought youthful energy and emotional honesty to the screen, capturing the inner conflict of a young woman seeking her place in the world and adding to the film's lasting appeal. After playing Pamela, Geeson continued to shine in Prudence and the Pill, 1968, and Horror Planet, 1981, winning the Saturn Award for Best Supporting Actress in 1982. She maintained a steady career, shifting into supporting roles in the 1990s, including The Duke, 2020, where she demonstrated her seasoned acting skills. In her personal life, Geeson married actor Christopher Tabary in 1985, but the marriage ended in 1989 due to Tabary's struggles with addiction, which left Geeson in a period of depression. She never remarried and had no children, choosing to live independently in Los Angeles. In a 2010 interview, she revealed she had faced financial hardship after an unsuccessful investment in an indie film project in the 1990s. In 2025, Judy Geeson is 77 years old, still carrying herself with grace and passion for the arts. Jeffrey Balden as Theo Weston. Jeffrey Balden, born on January 7, 1924, played Theo Weston, a refined and dedicated teacher in Puatier with Love at the age of 43. His portrayal brought warmth and wisdom to the role, embodying a mentor who encouraged his students to grow, an essential part of the film's uplifting tone. After playing Weston, Balden became a familiar face as Catweasel in the TV series of the same name, winning the RTS Award in 1971. He also made his mark as Q in Casino Royale, 1967, and appeared in Warzel Gummidge, 1980, earning a BAFTA TV Award nomination. Balden enjoyed a long career with supporting roles in Doctor Who and The Avengers, beloved for his distinctive acting style. In his personal life, Balden lived for decades with his partner, actor Alan Rowe, though their relationship faced social stigma during a time when homosexuality was still taboo in Britain. Rowe's passing in 2000 left Balden deeply grieving, and he became more reclusive. He had no children and did not remarry, choosing instead to dedicate himself fully to his craft. His health declined in later years due to age and recurring pneumonia, leading to multiple hospitalizations. Jeffrey Balden passed away on May 10, 2017, at the age of 93. Patricia Routledge as Clinty Clintridge. Patricia Routledge, born on February 17, 1929, portrayed Clinty Clintridge, a strict yet compassionate teacher in Puatier with Love at the age of 38. Her performance struck a balance between discipline and empathy, highlighting the vital role teachers play in shaping students' futures and adding to the film's emotional strength. Following her role as Clinty, Routledge became iconic as Hyacinth Bucket in Keeping Up Appearances, 1990 to 1995, earning a BAFTA TV Award in 1991. She also thrived on stage, winning the Laurence Olivier Award in 1988 for Candida. Her enduring career stands as a testament to her talent, even as she maintained a private life away from the spotlight. Though successful, Routledge never married and had no children. She was once rumored to have had a romantic connection with a theater director in the 1970s, which sparked some minor controversy within the arts community. In 2025, at the age of 96, Patricia Routledge remains a celebrated icon of British stage and screen. Faith Brooke as Grace Evans. Faith Brooke, born on February 16, 1922, took on the role of Grace Evans, a calm and dedicated teacher in Puatier with Love at the age of 45. Her portrayal brought stability and compassion to the classroom, helping to offset tense moments and reinforce the film's educational message. After Grace, Brooke continued her career with roles in The Jungle Book, 1942, Eye of the Needle, 1981, and The Sea Wolves, 1980, and she won the Critics' Circle Theater Award in 1970 for a stage production. Her career spanned over 5 decades, and she was respected for her professionalism and skill. In her personal life, Brooke married Dr. Charles Brooke in the 1940s, but the marriage ended in 1949 due to his infidelity, leaving her in financial hardship as she supported herself. She never remarried and had no children, choosing to live independently in London. In her final years, Brooke battled heart disease and was hospitalized several times before passing away. Faith Brooke died on March 11, 2012, at the age of 90. Christopher Chitel as Potter. Christopher Chitel, born on May 19, 1948, played Potter, an eccentric and outspoken student in Puatier, with love at the age of 19. His performance brought both authenticity and humor, highlighting the diversity within Mark Thackeray's classroom and contributing to the film's vibrant atmosphere. After portraying Potter, Chitel appeared in Zulu Dawn, 1979, and became a familiar face as Eric Pollard in Emmerdale from 1986, a role that earned him a British Soap Award in 2001 and an Inside Soap Award nomination in 2010. He has maintained a steady career on British television, becoming one of Emmerdale's longest-serving cast members. Off-screen, Chitel married Caroline Hunt, whom he met on the set of Zulu Dawn, and they have 2 children. Their marriage faced turmoil when Chitel admitted to having an affair in the 1990s, leading to a tense period for the family. He also faced financial difficulties when a restaurant business in Nottingham failed during the 2000s. Despite undergoing knee surgery due to an onset injury, he remains a familiar face on British TV at 77 years old. Edward Burnham as Florian. Edward Burnham, born on December 25, 1916, portrayed Florian, a refined and dedicated teacher in Puatier, with love at the age of 51. His role brought poise and intellect to the screen, emphasizing the presence of a steadfast mentor in a challenging environment and adding depth to the film. After playing Florian, Burnham appeared in Zulu Dawn, 1979, and Emmerdale. Though most of his career was centered on the stage, he won a National Theatre Award in 1965 for a supporting role in a Shakespeare play and received an RTS Award nomination in 1975 for a television performance. Burnham also taught at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, RADA, mentoring future stars like Peter O'Toole. Off-camera, Burnham married in the 1940s and had 1 son, but he lost his wife to cancer in 1980, which led to a period of depression. He never remarried and lived alone while battling Parkinson's disease, which forced him into early retirement and life in a care home in England. Edward Burnham passed away on June 30, 2015 at the age of 98, leaving a lasting impact on British theatre and screen. Michael Debbar as Williams. Michael Debbar, born on January 24, 1948, took on the role of Williams, a rebellious yet promising student in Puatier with Love at the age of 19. Debbar brought a sense of energy and individuality to the part, capturing the complexities of youth and enhancing the appeal of the classroom dynamic in the film. Following his role as Williams, Debbar appeared in Pink Cadillac, 1989, and NCIS, while also pursuing a music career with the band Power Station. He won a Billboard Award in 1985 for co-writing a hit song. He later hosted a radio show on Sirius XM, reaching millions of listeners. In his personal life, Debbar married Pamela Debbar, a well-known groupie, in 1977. But the marriage ended in 1991 due to his wild lifestyle, including substance abuse in the rock scene. He remarried Britta Hayerts in 1997 and has 1 son, though scandals related to partying followed him into the 2000s. Debbar entered rehab in 1995 to address drug addiction. Even after undergoing heart surgery in 2018, he remains, at 77, a vibrant and multi-talented performer. Rita Webb as Mrs. Joseph. Rita Webb, born on February 25, 1904, portrayed Mrs. Joseph, a devoted support teacher in To Sir with Love, at the age of 63. Her performance offered warmth and realism, showcasing the importance of those working behind the scenes to maintain classroom order and helping to create the film's intimate tone. After her role as Mrs. Joseph, Webb continued appearing in The Benny Hill Show and Alfred Hitchcock's Frenzy, 1972, winning a British Comedy Award in 1975. She also featured in Come Play With Me, 1977, earning a BAFTA nomination for Best Supporting Actress. Known for her naturally humorous style, Webb became a beloved figure in 1960s to 70s British comedy. In her personal life, Webb married Lionel Stanley in the 1930s, but the relationship was troubled by his gambling addiction, which brought severe financial hardship. The couple had no children, and Webb worked tirelessly to cover mounting debts. In her later years, she battled breast cancer, which forced her to retire from acting and live in a modest London apartment. Rita Webb passed away in 1981 at the age of 77, leaving behind a legacy of laughter in British cinema. Maryanne Stone as Gert. Maryanne Stone, born on August 23, 1922, played Gert, a brief but memorable student in To Sir with Love, at the age of 45. Stone's performance brought authenticity and vitality to the screen, highlighting the diversity of the classroom and contributing to the film's natural atmosphere. After her role as Gert, Stone appeared in over 200 films, including Stanley Kubrick's Lolita, 1962, and the Carry On series. She won the Gertrude Lawrence Award in 1960 for her stage performance and was also nominated for a BAFTA for her supporting role in Bless This House, 1972. Stone became known for her versatility in minor roles, establishing herself as one of Britain's most prominent supporting actresses. Stone married actor Peter Noble in 1947 and had 2 daughters, but their marriage faced tension when Noble had an affair with a producer in the 1960s. Though they separated, they never divorced, and Stone shouldered the family's finances on her own. In her later years, she battled type 2 diabetes, which required strict weight management and led to multiple hospitalizations. Maryanne Stone passed away on December 21, 2009, at the age of 87, leaving behind a rich legacy in British cinema. Though To Sir, with Love Lives On as a timeless classic, the stories behind its cast remind us how fragile life can be behind the curtain of fame. Their performances inspired generations, but their endings reveal the quiet heartbreak that often goes unseen. Which of these actors' stories surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more classic TV throwbacks. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Goodbye.